My name is Caitlin Collier, and today I'm here to talk to you about the consumption of soda and the issue that America has with it. 1 in 3 Americans drink a soda or other sugary beverages each day. However, I'm sure many of you know more than that drink far more than just one soda. In fact, some of them probably get big gulps at 7-Eleven, which in reality isn't just one, even though they may claim it as one. Instead, that's about 32 ounces of soda, which is far more than one 12-ounce can of Coke. But this popular choice of drink has been linked to weight gain, tooth decay, and far more other issues. Now we have to ask ourselves, why do people drink a drink that causes so many issues? So now we'll talk about the problem. Many Americans include soda in their daily menu along with other drinks containing sugar. Soda is filled with sugar. A can of Coke, just one can, contains 39 grams of sugar. According to the American Heart Association, accessed on April 24th, 2019, men should have no more than 37.5 grams of sugar a day. Women should have no more than 25 grams of added sugar a day. So in reality, if you've had even just one can of Coke, you've already surpassed your daily allowance of added sugars. Not to mention, if you do drink more than just one can of Coke, which many of us do, chances are you're doubling and tripling your daily allowance of added sugar, which is far more detrimental to your health than many people realize. Added sugar is bad for you. There's no way of getting around it. It's just not good for you. Added sugars are simply calories that contain absolutely no nutritional value. There's nothing to them. All it is sugar, and it tastes good. Added sugars are linked to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. So now the question is, if we know how bad soda is for us, why do we still drink it on a daily basis? The sugar that soda is filled with is addictive. According to the Addiction Resource, sugar can be as addicting as drugs like heroin, cocaine, and far more. Sugar, when consumed, can release a dopamine feeling, which then causes happiness. So then, when you eat that cupcake or you drink that can of Coke, or let's say you have that piece of candy, your body then relates it to the dopamine release, which is happiness. So then every time you then consume it, you're reminded of that happiness, which then just continues the cycle on and on and on, and then it continuously makes you want to eat more and more sugar. So not only is sugar addictive, but it's also really super hard to avoid. I'm sure you're thinking, why not just don't eat that chocolate cupcake, don't drink that can of Coke, don't drink that glass of orange juice with breakfast. But sugar can be pretty hidden, and it's really, you can't just avoid it simply by not eating sweets or not drinking soda. In fact, about 80% of the contents of your grocery store all contain sugar in them in some form, which then causes the same dopamine release that you felt when you drank that can of Coke or you ate that cupcake, then continuing our addiction because it's causing us to crave the soda all over again because you're remembering the dopamine release that you had with the soda. So it's just continuing the cycle on and on. Realizing your addiction, you should be trying to find a replacement for soda. At first, when cutting soda out, you can start by choosing diet soda. While diet soda may not be the best replacement, since it does have artificial sweeteners and it still has dyes and other things, it could help the calorie intake, which is caused by drinking regular soda, which is causing the obesity and the type 2 diabetes and the heart disease. So while you may not be exactly getting rid of dyes and sweeteners, you are getting rid of those extra calories that are causing the issues with your weight. So it can help you lose weight for those who have gained weight by soda. But a healthy replacement, an actually healthy replacement for soda, is sparkling water. Sparkling water is not only carbonated, so you get that nice fizzy texture soda gives you, the feeling that you get when you're in the movie theater and you see those commercials and they're popping open the can of Coke and you hear that kind of feeling. Sparkling water can give you that same feeling. It just doesn't have all the dyes. Not only is sparkling water carbonated, it can also be flavored. You can get it in strawberry, lime, lemon, grapefruit. There's so many different brands, LaCroix, Bubbly. The Target makes their own brand. And yes, sparkling water is flavored, but it is not sweetened if you get the right kind. Instead, these kinds have natural flavors. You want to make sure that you look at the ingredients to make sure that there isn't anything like sucralose or added sweeteners to it. In fact, it should only say water, carbonated, and natural flavors. Those are the ones that you know is a healthier option because it doesn't have the dyes, it doesn't have all those added sweeteners, and it doesn't have anything else in it besides water, bubbles, and natural flavors. In conclusion, soda is bad for you, but we already know that. What really needs to be assessed is the addiction to sugar that is causing us to drink it despite knowing just how bad it is for us. In 2008, Americans were consuming 60 pounds of added sugar per year, and not much has changed since then. 60 pounds is the size of 2 to 3 year olds, depending on how big they are. It's the size of 2 of my dogs. This number is even after sugar consumption decreased by 23% between 2000 and 2008. So that means before 2008, it was worse than 60 pounds. That means that they drank more than 60 pounds per year. And the fact that 60 pounds is an improvement is a really very clear indicator of just how bad the addiction to sugar is in this country. So don't be one of those people included in the 60 pounds of sugar. Instead, cut soda out of your life, replace it with sparkling water, and watch your health grow better. Thank you.